Hey, everybody. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about something that is honestly at the top of my mind a lot. I haven't talked about it before, but the bottom line to me is that uh, it is my flat out opinion that humans and human models hallucinate more than AI models, especially when it comes to AI overall. Like, when I see people make arguments like, well, like AI models hallucinate, etc. I'm like, well, so do humans, and humans, they hallucinate a lot more often and over things that AI wouldn't hallucinate over is how I look at it, right? I mean, very flat out, like I'm kind of jaded, right? Like I have flat out been in IT for 25 years and it's kind of crazy, right? Because so to me, like if you look at my LinkedIn profile, I very specifically it very specifically says, and I mean it, that a majority of my income is derived from non-IT related sources, and I flat out mean that, right? I think people don't understand that. Like I don't have to consult at this point. Like I don't have to consult. I don't have to deal with IT. I don't have to talk to people. I don't have to do these videos. Like that's I have very much structured my life around that. Like the last thing that I like to do and want to do, very honestly, is talk to the average person about AI on a daily basis. Like, if there's one thing I would rather not do on this planet, it is talk to the average person about AI overall. And why is that? Because the average person hallucinates very badly when it comes to AI, when it comes to IT, etc. I've, again, 25 years of experience with this overall, right? I'll give you, I mean, in this instance, and what is prompting me in this instance is, so I'm thinking, I just did a bid. I don't a bid often with regards towards consulting work anymore, etc. Right? This was a very simple and straightforward bid to me. And then so how I put the bid together was I literally built out the exact model that they want. Like I built it out and essentially gave them all of the code almost that they need in order to run, right? And then so this is the model that I built out for them, and it's an automated marketing model, and it includes multi-source data aggregation. It includes my Swarm Queen optimization engine, autonomous audience deployment. It has a self-healing infrastructure, scheduled intelligence, and a command interface that's built in. And then so very specifically, as you can see here, this is an agent engine, an agent-based engine, right? And then it runs everything that they want. So Volume, Google Analytics, access to their CRM, OpenAI, and then Facebook API, right? Because it needs to have access to all of these different systems. And then so here it is coded out, right? I'm giving you all of the code, all of the API keys for all of these different systems, and then I'm building out my swarm algorithm on top of the LLM model and my swarm intelligence, right? And I built that out very specifically for security, robustness, etc. Right? I mean, from the scientific standpoint, with regards towards why I combine AI models and swarm algorithms, I think I've done enough of that on my channel now. I've shown you that there's other people that are very much backing up exactly what I've said around those things. And then so I build them, and I have been building those into my model frameworks for a long time. Right? And then so over here, essentially, we have all of the swarm optimization for exactly what they want to do. So this is like a framework and an engine that they could not get anywhere else as far as like the complexity of this and how it's working overall, right? I've dealt with these problems and with this specific problem that they want to have dealt with, which is agent type of automations. And I know 100% that it can't be done just purely off of LLM models because I have actual experience with it. I've actually done it before. And then so I explain all these things, I go through, and then, here it is, right? And then here's the actual notebook of it. I mean, proof that I have experience of these things, right? Like, how much more proof could you have that I have experience with these things, where here's like, I am willing enough to give you the code for this because I don't think that you'll fully understand it, right? And so here it is. You can run it, and this is running. This is a simulated running, right? And it's in this instance because it's Google Colab, but it's running directly on a server. I'm just showing that the code executes and that you could run it locally. if you ran this locally instead of Google Colab, it would work for you. You would want to change out the like the placeholders for the API keys. That's the only thing, right? But other than that, this model is a fully functional for exactly what it is that a person would want it to do, which is what this client wanted to do. Is it's a automated marketer, right? And then what ends up happening is that this particular potential client ends up going like I show them all these things. They think it's very nice, and then someone with a better website and a better marketing pitch overall, like more marketing oriented than I am overall, as I'm an engineer, and then so they pitch them. That person, of course, has like less experience overall than I do, etc. But they have a flashier website, so the flashier website wins. And then because that couples with the human hallucinations, and then so the human hallucinations think that the person in front of them that is literally showing them all of the code, I don't like it's like dating. I've kind of figured this out at this point where it's bad to do this. It's bad. Okay, I can do that. Then people start thinking like, oh, okay, this guy just says he can do everything. Well, yeah, I can literally do more than your 99% of people regarding AI, and I prove it every day on this channel, and that's what I do every day on this channel to keep building my skills and keep my skills up to date so that I can say those things. Yes, I flat out, and then here's the code to back it up, sir. I can in fact do what I say when it comes to AI overall. But so the client doesn't understand that. Client goes with the person with the flashier website. What ends up happening? Person with the flashier website doesn't know what they're doing, right? Every single thing that I told this person ends up being true. I turn them down. Like, I'm not going to do their work for them at this point. I've moved on. Like, I have other clients and other interests. And I'm very selective overall with my clients that I take on, like flat out. And then I don't have to take on clients, and I don't have to jump through hoops for that's the kind of the bottom line, right? I think people again, human hallucinations are a hell of a drug. I didn't do it, but. The main point of this is just highlighting overall, how I deal with these things. How do I deal with these things on my YouTube channel? How do I deal with people, everyday people, just, throwing out criticism? I've dealt with it for 25 years, bro. Run an IT department, run your average, deal with your average person when it comes to IT, and you'll realize, they don't know anything overall. And that's kind of what you deal with on a daily basis. It's all made up. The points don't matter. People don't know what they're doing overall. They hallucinate, and that's how the world operates. And then so here we are. Enjoy your human hallucinations. You hallucinate more than AI models overall. I don't know what else to tell you. If you like this type of content, please like, subscribe. Thanks very much.